Hello and welcome to the video of the Volkswagen Golf. This is a 2 litre GT TDI. It's a 2005 registered one in the metallic blue. It's a medium blue metallic, so a nice colour, very conservative, not too bright and not too dark. Okay, so video for the condition of this vehicle. Let's start on this panel here. All the paintwork is shiny, it has been machine polished as well. All the tyres are very good. The rear tyres are about 5mm and they are the branded Toyo Proxy tyres, the 205 55 16s. Alloy wheels are in presentable condition, that's the word. Obviously it's 20 years old, so the alloy wheels have been painted before. Not the best job, but presentable. That's the description. This door, very clean. Odd, very light little scuff like that one there, and a little bit there. That's all very light. The driver's door is very clean. Driver's door very clean. To be fair, the paintwork is nice and shiny. You can see it is very clean. A little bit of corrosion starting on the sill there. You can see the paint bubbling, but not that bad. What to expect really at 20 years old. That wing mirror is clean. It's got the indicator bulb and cover there. It's not been smashed or broken. On this front wing, this is the better one. You can see it's just starting there, the corrosion on the lip. Well, most of these do suffer from corrosion on the front wings for some reason. And they've got brand new front tyres. So the front two tyres are brand new ones as well. Let's go to the front windscreen. The windscreen is in reasonably good condition. It has got the odd light surface chip. You can see on the glass on this side. That side's fine, it's just this side, the driver's view. It has got some lacquer peel, so the lacquer peel is on that that piece of metal there. Some lacquer peel there. And if you look on the roof, some lacquer peel there, and there's little bits on the roof which obviously are out of sight, should we say, but they are there. We must make you aware of those. But it's clean. It's clean. So a few lacquer peel marks on the bodywork. That wing, this bumper, that's clean. It's got the lower fog lights, you can see there. The headlights are very clear as well. The front bumper very clean. The number plates as well, all very clean at the front. The bonnet has got a few little imperfections. It's good at the top here. Down this side here we've got some oxidisation on the edge there to take note of. But it's oxidisation. We've got it there as well, oxidising on there as well, because I think this bonnet is an aluminium bonnet, so there's going to be oxidisation. There's a couple of little minor scuffs that have been touched in over the past 20 years. That bumper corner is nice and clean. This wing, obviously the worst one, you see the bubbling there as well. So that's the bubbling on the wing. Alloy wheel, like you say, is 20 years old, but it's got brand new tyres on the front. So they're 7mm of tyres on the front. Bosch wipers, that's always a good sign. The front of the roof, this is very clean, this side there. There's no lacquer peel on this piece of metal here, only that side. The wing mirror is clean and tidy on this side as well. Passenger's door, very clean. No fingernail marks there, or key marks, very clean indeed. And no rust on the bottom of the doors. It's all, this sill's clean, this side is clean of the sill, you can see. It's very clean. There's no obvious rust on there. That rear door is very shiny as well, and this rear panel is immaculate. This quarter panel here, immaculate as well. That alloy wheel, this is probably the best alloy wheel. You can see the tyre is about 5mm. This side of the bumper, immaculate again, and the rear lights are nice and clean as well. So this is just having the new MOT carried out. So new MOT, and it's going to have an oil service and the DSG automatic gearbox service as well, to make sure it's all up to date. So oil service, MOT, and the automatic gearbox oil, and it's got 2 new front tyres as well, which we just fitted. Let's look in the back. Back boot is presentable, very clean. To be fair, for 20 years, that's not bad. There's a compressor there, but it has got a spare wheel, a slimline spare wheel, jack and brace kit, and some rubber gloves as well. It doesn't smell of dogs, it doesn't smell of smoke either. Here, there's a little crack there on the plastic, but other than that, that's not bad. That bumper edge is not bad at all. All up here, that's immaculate as well. There is I think there is a warning triangle under there. It's all nice and clean, and there's no rust along the tailgate edge. Parcel shelf there as well. Even got all the little hooks and strings. It's all there. A little bit of corrosion at the bottom of the VW badge, and that's normal. They all do that. All these Mark 5 Golfs have that little bit of rust where the water collects. Let's look inside the fuel cap. Oh, on these, the Mark 5s, there is a fuel cap release button. There. It's a fuel cap release button. So it's diesel, 100% diesel. Let's look at the back. This side, it's all nice and clean as well in the back. Electric rear windows. All around the door shuts are nice and clean as well. The seats are clean in the back, free headrest, free seat belts. Also got the child Isofix anchoring points as well. No cigarette burns. Like I said, doesn't smell of dogs or cigarettes in here. The backs of the seats are tidy. Even the magazine holders are nice and tidy. The drinks holder there. Some fitted car mats. And the roof line is not saggy, because a lot of these have a saggy roof lining. So a lot of the Mark 5s suffer from the saggy roof lining. That's mint, that one. This side, clean, very clean. So nothing, no damage on there. It's all nice and clean. Same again, the door shuts, immaculate, very clean, surprisingly clean. And then down here, all immaculate. Got the side airbags for the seats as well. Turn down the radio. Is it Classic FM? Right. So this door, once again, very clean. All the door shuts clean. Down here and down here, nice and clean. It's got the sport style front seats, of course, with being a GT. It's a GT TDI, so it's 140 brake horsepower. It's also got a passenger side height adjustment as well on there. Fitted carpets with the little clips as well, so they don't slide about the front carpets. And it's got this light grey glossy trim as well, which carries out throughout there. HPI clear as well, this car, so it's not been involved in an insurance claim or accident. So it's done well, 20 years, gone unscathed, very good. Driver's door card, very clean. We've got 4 electric windows, of course, heated electric mirrors, central locking button there, and we've got all the door shuts are nice and clean. Down here as well, that's in, like you say, quite tidy condition for the year, 20 years, that's not bad. And the foot pedals are nice and clean, carpets there. Let's look underneath, because we're not trying to hide anything here. So let's lift the carpet. Yep, that's nice and clean as well, so there's no heel holes from anybody with heels or boots, should we say. And the driver's seat, that is really good condition really for that mileage, 168,000 miles, and yeah, it's not even gone through there. It's all nice and clean. Down here as well, it's even got the service stickers from the past. It's all nice and clean. Right, so let's get inside the car and let's show you this. Let me drive forward into the shade, because obviously that sun is so low, it's just glaring in our faces. So let me just, okay, so we've stopped. So it has got the MP3 player CD, the FM stereo, of course, radio, FM radio. It's got dual zone climate control air conditioning as well. And then down here, move the gear lever out of the way, we've got it is an ashtray. It's got the locking wheel bolts there, so that's the locking wheel bolt. Let me just get that out there. That's the locking wheel bolt, so we've got that in the video. We've got the traction control on and off button there. This DSG gearbox lever. Obviously you can put it into manual by selecting it and going over that way, so that's up and down gears, so you can drive it as S. And then obviously this one, S, means sport button, so that's just more diesel. And then we've got the drinks holder there, the handbrake lever, which is leather there as well. What else? We've got a lockable glove box as well. We've got the MOT. The current MOT runs out June, but we're going to put a new one on. We're in the middle of March now, so we're going to put a new one on. And the last advisories were just simply the front tyres were wearing on the edges, which we put 2 new ones on just now. Coil spring corroded rear. Is that even an advisory? You know what I mean? It's not. Expect it at 20 years old there will be some corrosion on the underside parts. So that is it. So just that, and then up here we've got the book pack with the services on. It was maintained by a local Audi specialist called Audi Dave in the village called Clown, which is just up the road, about 2 or 3 miles up the road from us here. And he looked after it. Obviously it's got all the stamps from earlier on as well. Audi Dave, you can see Audi Dave had it, and he changed the tooth belt at 133,000 miles. You can see tooth belts being done, and rear brakes as well. That was a major. And it looked Audi Dave, Audi Dave, Audi Dave there. And then he didn't stamp it after 2020 was the last time he stamped it. We've been meaning to go up there to get him to stamp it, because she didn't take this booklet with her, the last lady owner. That's all. So obviously it's having a service now as well. It's done 168,000 miles, so the cam belt was done at 133. What else we've got? We've got sunglasses holder up here. That's it, sunglasses holder up there as well, a computer there. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go for a test drive. So I'm going to put the camera in my position here. Let me just get out, because I've got to put the camera on the headrest so you can see the car performing. I just started doing this, by the way. What we started doing is putting the camera here and wedging it against the front of the headrest here, and then you can see we can right, so let's have a look, see if this works. Yeah, let's put it let's go. Oh, yeah. Now if it falls off while we're driving, no, it shouldn't do, that's tight that, so we're going to go driving now. Alright, into reverse. Alright, put the seatbelt on. Over the bumps. So we're located junction 30 of the M1 motorway, so just 1 mile away from the junction, so it's very convenient to get to. If you're travelling by train, we'll gladly pick you up if we've got the time from the train station. Obviously give us some advance warning. We will pick you up from the train station. The closest train station is Chesterfield and then Sheffield. After that is Doncaster. So we've got a choice of 3 stations to choose from. Right, so we're out onto the main road here, and at the end of the road here, a mile up the road, is exactly where junction 30 is of the M1. So very easy to find, not complicated at all. So long as you can make your way to the M1 from your house, just drive up to junction 30, and this is the road we're on, up to the motorway. So it's driving nice there as well. It's got plenty of power. Obviously being the sport, the GT TDI, DSG, the gearbox really is responsive as well. There's no warning lights on the dash. The steering wheel's straight as well. Obviously brand new tyres on the front as well. And it is a front wheel drive vehicle, this one. So put the brakes brakes on, nice and smooth. There's no vibration from the foot pedal on the brakes either. And it gears down, no noise as well, so the gearbox is nice and smooth. There's no clunks or rattles. The heaters work as well. Put it on high now. Actually, it's getting a little bit too hot. Turn that down. 21. Setting off now. It's moved through the gears nice and smoothly. The weather's shocking, by the way, today. Absolutely shocking. Wipers are working beautifully as well. Not leaving any streaks and not squeaking. Like you say, your squeaky wipers, absolutely disgusting. Worst thing you could ever have is squeaky wipers. I remember once my mother had I think it was a Rover back in the days, and I drove to Birmingham and back. This is years ago, talking 30 years ago. We had a Rover, and it had these squeaky wipers on. I must have spent about 4 hours. It was just constantly raining, just squeak. So yeah, so these are the Bosch ones, branded wipers. Right, so we've passed up here. This is actually 70 mile an hour here. So after these signs, so I'm going to get it to 70 mile an hour after it turns into a dual carriageway about now. So I'll put my foot down. Plenty of power. So yeah, plenty of power. And then we're here. This is it. Junction 30, M1 roundabout. Here we are. We're going to go to the roundabout and go all the way around and come back down. That's hailstony now. Shall I go? No, I'll play it safe. Obviously this year, 2005, it hasn't got the annoying stop-start feature, so you don't have to stop-start all the time. It kind of gets on your nerves really, that. A lot of people do override it. Also the batteries are cheaper to replace, because if you've got a stop-start battery, it is obviously almost double money for a new battery. This has got the old traditional battery on, so I guess this battery will be probably something like £90 plus VAT for this vehicle. It won't be expensive, not like the AGM they call them, the later ones, they're about £250. So yeah, so onto the dual carriageway here. I see some police cars over there, yes I did. What they were doing. So it's 70 mile an hour on this dual carriageway. I don't know why everyone's doing 50. I'm on 70 now. And I'll just pull in from this white one here. Try the brakes because it goes from a 70 to 40. Nice and smooth the brakes. No vibration on the pedal at all. The steering wheel's nice and straight. Hit the wipers again. Use this car, you know, for a couple of months. We actually taxed it as well for a couple on the direct debit and insured it, so it is actually insured at the moment. It's got automatic headlights as well, so at night time you've got automatic lights on this one. In fact, it's just switched on now if you've seen it, because obviously we're under some trees at the moment, so it's just realised it's dark, so it switched all the lights on, so it's all very pretty. Like I say, there's no dash warning lights on, and the stereo works as well.
Damning with faint praise to the man's face. Only from Beethoven, and here's the man himself.
It's quite clear as well, this one, so that was classic, just from this classic. About 4:30, 5 o'clock at the moment, so yeah, I've chose probably the wrong time to have a test drive, but been waiting all day for a break in the clouds, to be fair, because this weather has been on and off, so you could see the paintwork without it being wet. See, we was parked under the trees earlier, and it's gone off the lights. So it makes the automatic lights work, automatic wipers as well. So yeah, just drop down the hill from the motorway. First set of lights you see here indicate to turn right, and then immediately first left, so very easy to find. Let's go for it. Okay. Down here, down the industrial estate. Bit of a bump here. Reverse it to the middle where we were before. I'll get out and we'll walk around the car, and that is it. Oh, under the bonnet, that's it. I've got to show you under the bonnet. Switch the engine off, pull the bonnet release, get hold of the phone,